Hello, Reckon87 here and welcome back to Rule the Waves 2. We're going to be continuing in our Austria-Hungary playthrough. So in the last episode we had a brief war with France, which got us a few war reps and nothing much else. But it was a nice introduction to naval air operations, and we got to play with some of our converted carriers. We also got some new CVs, and as we enter into this episode we're going to be continuing to modernise our fleet and improve our air carrier arm. Meanwhile, we're going to be trying to finally pick that fight with Italy, which we've been doing for several episodes now, or trying to do for several episodes now, and haven't quite managed to make it come off. So we shall see if we manage it this time around. As ever, this was taken from a Twitch livestream, so I'll just hand you guys over to the live audio. I think it's about time we designed that CVL. So let's do a car. I'll tell you what, we need to check actually, which I will just quickly get up over here. Is the as I think it's just an aircraft limit, isn't it? 24, I think. For what is the maximum you're allowed in CVL? So, here you go. 34 planes, 16,000 tons. Okay. So that's, we'll probably build it up to 16,000 tons and see just how many ships we can get on it. So let's do that. Design a ship. CVL. Go for it. You want... Oh wow, we're almost at the 34 ship planes, because that's the maximum we can have. That is an ugly looking ship, but okay, whatever. Catapults. Oh, I didn't know we had these now. Okay. I must have missed that in the research, but fine. I'd quite like to be a little bit faster, but short range, so should get that back. You have almost no armour. You should have some armour, mate. Unless I don't think you're restricted from having armour. Ah, I didn't think I had flight deck catapults. Silly AI. Give me a couple inches on my deck. And maybe 1.5 here if we can make it, but we'll have a look in a minute. I honestly don't know what this stuff does. Like, I get what they are, but it seems to have almost no effect on cost or weight. Gun armament. I'm not against that. I could probably drop these down a little bit. Do something like that. And your turrets should have some armor. We might, oh, I might have to tweak this around a little bit. Start with everything I want and then kind of trim, I think. Okay. If we went for our... wrong way. We can do it. Can you read the graphic? No. It's making me draw a flight deck. Right, oh. It's when my ships end up looking like garbage. Come on. Oh. That's not the worst, it's a little bit narrow actually. Let's make it a little bit wider. That was weird. Oddly enough, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Ah, it's a bit narrow, but whatever, we've got skilled pilots. So we can do it. We can go all up to 16,000 tons, we can get a 34 plane one. Now, the question is that worth it? Actually, we can. Oh, I should keep you at 2 because you will. Well, I mean, the main thing that's going to attack you is planes, but they're dropping torpedoes and bombs. Tempted to trim a little bit off the belt here. Actually, let's go a lighter armoured one. You have to go to watch Victory at Sea Pacific stream. Okay, but you're back. Cool too. I don't know what all you missed apart from us. We whooped French, and now we're going for a CVL. I'm just playing around with what to get my 34,000 tons. We annihilated the French Navy in the Med until they had no ships left, and eventually we finally gave in and we just took war rips from them. Apart from that, we got our new CVs are built. We built a new destroyer. We got half a dozen of them on the way. A couple of corvettes, and then this, which I'm trying to balance out, not just to be as new and shiny as I want. I mean, I could go all the way. Could go all the way down for 3 inch. I mean, which again always makes you feel nervous, but at the same time, the whole intent of these things is they don't see combat. The real risks to these are torpedoes and bombs. And I'm more saying that just to get that in my head as much as anyone else's. And then we can just spend the space on A. Okay, so 34 planes, which is the max. We do have a couple 1.5 inches of flight deck armor, 2 inches deck, only 3 a belt, but we can work with that. HEA is not as good. That's okay. We'll have a cap. We'll have supporting ships. We've got a reasonable amount of their own AA. In fact, you know what? Let's put you back on, and actually I'm going to take 5 rounds off because I'm never going to get through all their ammunition. And then we've got 15,000 tons. Oh, very important question to who? New CVLs. What cities do we want? See, we've got the big ones out of the way. Alright, you check that. I'll ponder my design, see if I want to tweak anymore. I don't think I do though. One ton, that's always a good sign. We really felt the need for a catapult. We can always trim off some AA, but I don't think we will. Ah, Krakow, nice. I know where I've been to Krakow on I can't remember if it was a stag or just a boys' weekend away, a long weekend away. Well, I don't know. Actually, no, it wasn't even just boys. It was just a mixed group when we were younger. It was good fun, actually. Nice city. Okay. Anecdotes aside, short range, that's fine. It's not in the med, we don't care about it. Go for it. You've got 3 months to think of a sister ship name. New destroyers. Yeah, France. I don't mind you. Radar. Oh, I forgot about the whole refitting thing. Right. Radar. Yeah, let's get you up to high. Right, what else have we got on high? Naval guns, still on medium. No, you can probably go down to low, to be honest. Because I think even if we go for some fast battleships, fast battle cruisers, we might just stop at 16 inches. Although I do like slapping 20-inch ones just for the funsies. Anyway, AA is still at high. You're quite advanced. Let's bring it down to medium. What else are we not so interested in? ASW, torpedo technologies, probably, it's pretty far on. That's now caught up. That's probably okay. Sarajevo, nice. Okay. Got the budget. When that comes in, we should be able to build 2 of those, and then we'll see what else funds we've got kicking about and what we want to do with it. So we're in 37. So I really want to get this war with Italy sooner rather than later. Better dive bombers, I like that. Oh, new flying boats. Do you know what would be interesting? And I'm just checking it doesn't exist before I see it. It does not. If your flying boats came with an ASW rating, it doesn't really show you that. That is obviously a primary or one of their significant roles for them. Okay. Right, one look at these two. The same, slightly further, but less maneuverable, and that's about it. For the sake of like 10 miles, I'll take this guy. Alright, 2 of these please. And you're not going to be the Falk, you are going to be the Sarajevo. Cool. We've got a little bit of money left over, but let's just keep building the pot. And yeah, because we're going to need to save a bunch if we want to buy a new better ship. Other thing we might need actually, we don't really need any more heavy cruisers. We've also got our treaty cruisers. I really like the 9.8-inch guns in these. They're a bit light, but they're good. They're good treaty cruisers. Let's not complain about that. Then Zagreb and Prague. I'm not sure I'm building more. Let me see what our funds are like. Keep selling tech. Keep the 8-inch guns. Yeah, I was talking about I liked the 8-inch guns on the heavy cruisers. Well, I said the only thing which I think we changed between the original design and the treaty design was they were slightly faster and slightly more armoured, if I remember correctly. But no, your heavy cruisers don't need more than 8-inch guns. They're just predominantly there to beat up light cruisers and to pester the larger ships, and 8-inch guns are good for that. Keep going. 'CV Furious. 55 aircraft. 22,000 tons. What the hell are they doing this thing? Actually, how heavy are mine? Maybe more than that. Oh yeah, my incredulous might have been too far. 31 knots, pretty fast. Armor's okay. 8-inch guns. Calm down, Britain. Germany has stolen on us. Don't worry about it. We're all good, Germany. We're bros. Well, it looks like you can get at least one more of them. Alright, we'll take it. Well, now I feel like we should complete the set, you know? Which nation you're most likely to enemy in future wars? See, this is the one I thought I got last time. We have one option. It's Italy. But when I actually clicked to who do you want to make friends with, but thankfully it didn't go through. Right, come on, lots of tensions. Increases maximum carriers. I don't think we need bigger carriers, to be honest. Not enough. Not enough yet. How much do we need for one of these? Like 50 million or something? Could almost afford it. Alright, come on then, let's do it. Let's complete the set. No, don't. You're gonna be there. We'll be getting super carriers. Are you still? No, this is way are you still limited to the 100 planes though? I know, and maybe there's a thing that says, well, who cares about the? Although I know he was looking at it recently and making it so it's not a fixed penalty over 100. It gets out more and more the more aircraft you go over 100. So I thought that kind of put a bit of a hard limit on the size of your carriers, really, or usefulness. Also, you can make them as big as you like, but what's the point if you're still only limited to 100 planes before it really starts hurting you? Right, we'll do it. We'll have 6. We'll have 4 CVs, 6 CVLs. That sounds reasonable. You can go over 100 aircraft, not have too many problems. The bit that I dislike about that is that I don't know what it is, and that's just like the fact the mechanics are being opaque, which is always a frustration in games. I do not mind whatever rules games want to implement. I just want you to tell me what the actual mechanics are behind it. Yeah, sure, Russia. I don't really care what you got up to. A whole bunch of tech. Planes. What are we doing planes? Did I get my new request in? I did not. Silly me. Right. You are not quite obsolete. Medium bomber looks like the next one. So you just want range and bomb load. Although, what's our current range for medium bomber? 350. I'll go for a little bit more, because there comes a point when they are going to reach everything we need them to. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Germany. Improvements. Increased torpedo readiness. Good, I suppose. Submarines. I've not built submarines in ages. I suppose that's one thing we could do if we really want to prepare for the war with Britain. Just a whole bunch of submarines to put some pressure on them, which we might do. Alright, corvettes have come out. Cares about Madagascar. Might break us even actually now that they've finished being built. Oh, that reminds me. Quick check by status. The guys that, yeah, you. We'll stick you in reserve rather than mothball you. So when your destroyers are slightly ready to go, we'll put you guys in reserve as well. Excellent. More corvettes. Agents have been caught in Great Britain. What could possibly go wrong? He's only a little bit angry. Bases. Did we ever finish building our 60s? We did. Can we go to 80s? We can. Alright. Gonna make these 3 the kind of big bases. They're covering our east. Here, here, and here. Because there might be something said to have, well, actually, we should embiggen, like, I don't know, Sfax or Tunis. Might be a good big base to have. It depends whether we can take Sicily or not, because that'd be a better place for it. Like, you know, if we're going after Malta, you know, Syracuse or something. Let's assume we have one in Tunis, which we don't. Why do we never have it in places I want? Alright. Okay, we'll build one there. Although, no. We've got one in Brazitz, which we do. Can we cancel this? Maybe not. Alright, that was a waste of money. Yes, I'll take tech. Power rammers. New flying boats, so we should be able to obsolete this one. It continues to come in. This is good. Once we get to maybe 50 million, we'll design a new big ship. Disarmament conference. Oh, interesting. So this is an interesting one, because we're not building that many big ships, but we are building 4. What, they're like 15,500 tons. It depends where they draw the lines, and I don't know how. I don't really know how the limits are picked. I might go middle of the road, because on one side, I think it's quite interesting when these things come into play. On the downside, I'll be really annoyed if we lose our 4 CVLs. Alright, let's go for it. Roll the dice. Okay, fine. Ooh. You want more cruisers too? I think you always want more cruisers. Every time I come to build, well, that's not true. You want aircraft stuff, so we could do what I really. Yeah, we've only got 2 of these. What I'd really like to do is rebuild these to have the dual purpose mounts and then build more of them because they're cool. I can't argue with you there. That is true. What I really want is to do that. Here's a question. Why is this not making a bigger impact on their HAA? I expected a substantial increase from setting my main guns dual purpose. I found that quite surprising. Especially to make it work, we actually have to come down on our secondaries, which now says we have less HAA than we started with. So I'm not going to do it. It doesn't feel right. But if the game's telling me that's how it works, who am I to argue with it? So let's actually build a couple more of them. Oh, we can't. The design's too old. Let's stab 7-inch guns in a county and call it good. That's what we're doing it. Alright, looks like you're going to get your wish. I would like, I think, a couple more light cruisers with lots of A in them. Because we have a lot of light cruisers, but these guys are old and terrible. Yeah, I mean these, to be honest, I should just scrap these. They're not much use in the fight, but they're nice to have. They don't cost that much. Alright, let's design ourselves quickly a couple of light cruisers. They're essentially going to be carbon copies of this Cieda. Although keep this one. You like it? That's a lot of 6-inch guns. I feel like that's more 6-inch guns than we really need. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks cool. That feels somewhat excessive. Oh, it's a Brooklyn class. Okay. And, you know, really we'd want all the 4-inch secondaries actually. And that would be ridiculous. So I'm just curious whether changing this, what this does to the HAA. See, now that gives it a massive boost. I don't know why rebuilding the turrets didn't have the same effect. So we're at 60, what would that push to? 77. We're not keeping all these turrets, so hang on, let's... if we get rid of C, let's get rid of the B. That's not the one I want to get rid of. C. There we go, put B back in. So we are giving up a little bit of AA if we do this. What's our speed at? 32 displacement? That's really not much. I'll also redesign it. Hang on. You can be better positioned. You look ridiculous. Why don't you spread them out? No, won't help you. Okay. Till you get something you like. I don't mind this one actually. I just wish these secondaries didn't look so god awful. Right, we're gonna go short. What do we want? We want short range. Probably want a little bit more speed. We're in oil. Deck 2.5. I don't feel the need for 2.5. Just 2-inch deck. I think it's fine. I'd like a little bit more belt if we can. That's expensive. Conning tower. Yeah, I never really put much in the conning tower. turrets are fair enough to have a little bit more. We'll see what we can do in this. Let's call it a nice round 10,000 because I like round numbers. Why do you only have 3 tubes? It's just silly. And we'll get reloads. Right, hang on. Insufficient, seriously overweight, short range, da 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 da. Okay, HA of like 50. If we did that. So what's that? 25% increase in HA by doing this. I feel like I can't say no to that, which I'm essentially going back to more of the Atlantis, am I? But that's the kind of role I want my light cruisers to have. If I can find 300 tons somewhere. And I know this will upset you because you want your 6 inches, but so be it. Mines. You do not need mines. Right, you've got on these. That's one thing I do want to put on my heavy cruisers is some scout planes. How do we get 300 tons? Well, we could shave a knot off and that's it. Oh, okay. That was easy. Okay, I think we're going to call it there. So we've got an HA of 60, which is pretty good. And then I don't have to worry so much about having it on all my other ships. Ah, that's not true, I'll put it on everything anyway. Okay. Uh-oh. Dual purpose mounts not allowed for triple or quadruple mounts. Oh, yeah, okay. I see the problemo here. Luckily though, we only have 4 center line turrets, so if I add on, put C back on. So we are going to go, yeah, that's fine, from 3, 6, 12 down to 2, 4, 6, 10. So it is less guns overall. But that's still a 10 gun broadside, which I think is still pretty good. Squeeze on my way, and then we have 100 tons to play with. And that's more than 100 tons. Oh, that's not much more than 100 tons. I just do that. So we've lost 5 HA in designing a legal ship. Okay. She's done. Right, what else we need to look at is which one of our ships are sitting obsolete and need a bit of a lick of paint. The Gerties are apparently, right, we'll get them redesigned. Only thing I really want to stick in you if I can is a couple of K guns. Sweet. Oh, too many K guns. Okay. Yeah. Okay, rebuild them all, no problems. Who else is out? Our Pythons apparently are turning obsolete. Oh, just the older ones. Let's get them all, keep them all in check. Can you? You don't have space for it, do you? 10 tons. We might be able to squeeze that and make it work. Oh no, you have no secondaries, no tertiaries. I can't make. Oh, I can make this work. All right, let's do that. Oh, that's fine. Build those. You're going to force me to have 2 separate types. Okay, fine, I won't do those. The leakers need redesigned. Range quality 1. Dual purpose gives me 7 at quite a cost. And there's not much I can strip off this, so that's not going to happen. In fact, you're at 0 weight, so I'll just go for it. Yep. Who else? Oh, our CVLs are obsolete. They're probably kind of important. We're still positive, so let's work through it. Battleships and CAs. We'll start with these things. You've got 2 6-inch guns, that's pretty rubbish. Can we give you an AA director? We can. And can we give you more of this stuff? In fact, you've quite a lot of weight left. Let's just stick on some tertiary guns then. Good. Oh, you don't know that. Okay. Check those are okay. Tweak this. 97, 95. Fire control, 2 series guns. That's fine. Oh, improved secondaries. Do I care that much? Probably. How much will fire control cost me? Fine. Why not, since it's there, even though you're not going to use it. Rebuild those 2, please. And now we're negative. We're doing okay with it. Let's maybe get these guys in the shipyard as well. Give you your advanced director. Similarly, I think you're going to get a full design here. Not quite. Secondaries are already 6-inch. Nah, let's not get an AA director, to be honest. Seeing as you almost have no AA. You're a bit vulnerable to air attacks, but so be it. Yep, that's absolutely fine. How long's this stuff taking? Like 3 months. Okay. Let's get you in the shipyard as well, and we should be able to afford all of these for the next couple of months. Quality 1 needs to be quality 1. Casemates, which are terrible. Man, this thing is old and bad. How much A can we give it? Not that much. Okay. Well, we shall do what we can. That's expensive. Alright. Keep going. Ooh. Tension. Question mark. It doesn't actually mobilize us if I remember correctly, but I'll check that. Well, this is interesting. I'm slightly tempted to say yes, just so we have even more distraction for Great Britain when the war comes. Let's go for it. Let's see if we can keep the 2 up. Better medium A. It did hurt our kind of budget intention in the meantime, but we'll work with that. New medium bombers. Yeah, so same bomb load, same toughness. This dude is a lot more maneuverable, slightly less range. but 400 nautical miles is absolutely fine. Oh, this is where things get pricey. Let's build 4 of these if we can. Oh, we can't afford that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're about to get a whole bunch of money back, so we'll just we'll balance this out as it comes. But Bunker Hill, second time round after it got scrapped. Problems in our bomber, fine. How are we doing with that? Got a new proposal for, next up is Floatplane Scout actually, which we still haven't put any of in service. Range and speed please. Alright, let's halt these two for a little bit. Lots of reconstructions finishing. Budget, prestige and tension, let's do it. Come on, let's see if we can get a war going with Italy. Get in there. Heading to 1940, which was the time I wanted to start picking on Great Britain instead. Oh, no. These light cruisers are a lot more expensive than I was anticipating. Right. New dive bomber, new heavy cruiser. Oh, it's old heavy cruiser, so I don't really care about that. And we're broke. Alright. Apparently I'm bad with budgets. Who is currently active? It shouldn't be you guys for a start. I forgot when people do their rebuilds they go back on the active side of things. Who else? You guys should not be active. Ah, here's some of our blooming budget problems. You two should be mothballed. Okay. That's better, and we'll just hold this for a couple of months. Until the other rebuild finishes. And we should be able to get our CVs on the go, and then once they're done we'll get our CLs out. Yep. Battleship Scare. Nice. Thanks. Sure, I'll take that. Alright, you guys can go mothball as well. We're now 3 million positive. Whereas my CVLs, they will cost me 4. We can manage that, and maybe we'll get a little bit of growth in our budget. And these should be finishing soon. Oh, come on, Italy, take the bait here. One of our crews ran aground shore of a minor nation. What's the reaction? Yeah, demand. Oh, that's good. Getting there, we're getting there. US has radar. Oh yes, you want it? You have it, mate. Aerial depth charges, okay. Would be handy. Maybe our float planes, I don't know, don't have ASW at the minute then. What's that? That's just stock. Range. This guy's much better range. Not as maneuverable, not as tough, but I don't think that's really a problem. Let's go for this one. Here we go, new CVLs. Nice. Sumatra. Go International Force. I don't really care. I don't want to be involved. Right, so you two are still on the go. We have 3 million. Let's get these two resumed. It's funny, we were sitting at like 50 million not so long ago, now we're broke again. Ooh, hello. Radar, that's fantastic. So, got to think of which ships we want them on first. I don't even know how many sets we'll have. Although, I right in saying they install the radar yeah, themselves? That's right. It's cool though. Sarajevo, Krakow, okay. Oh, do we just go for GB now? I mean, they're going to be absolute monsters whenever we tackle them. We do have Russia and France, so they, I mean, our battleships are old, not old, but they're not new. That kind of means old. We've got half of them. We've got a quarter of the battle cruisers. We match them for CVs, just. We will match them for CVLs. Got more heavy cruisers, and they've got millions of everything else. But one good war, you can knock them down a fair pedestal, and it might be okay. Could also be the end of us. Now let's be bold. New dive bomber. Do we want to buy it? Bomb loads, same range is so much better. Yes, please. I was only a little bit of tension. Oh, I get myself worked up. Or not. Right, you're done in a month, so we're about to get another 2 million. And you're done in 3 months. We probably can afford to do all of this. I think it might just work out. And then we'll try and save up again. Right, ships in service. Who's on active fleet that probably shouldn't be? You guys. Don't want it now, I'll just stick on reserve. Reserve fleet. I also need to go to my air groups and look at my CVLs. Oh, you're also up to an 80. That's good to know. What do we want more of? More dive bombers? Just like a... Let's get a few more medium bombers, I think. And let's just get 5 more of everything, why not? Didn't mean to do that. Add air group of... Oh, I've done an autofill thing, that's annoying. Yeah, I want to say 10 dive bombers, I think. I wanted to have... I don't know, 15. Do I want more flying boats? Yeah, why not? I need one better ASW. Okay. So we got 30 of those, 20 of those, 15 of those. Right, see, that's good enough. Let's copy you, and we'll paste you in Qatar. Now, what total say before now? I wonder if it'd be good if it told you your total cost of these things, because I know aircraft can get very expensive, and we do have a lot. And you have none. Where are you? Hang on. Qataro's up to 80, Lindos is up to 80, Tunis was big, and Tobruk is up to 80. So I don't know why you are a 40 and have no planes. Creep Rim, what did I do? They had a spy, I got like angsty about it. I looked at the almanac and said, you know what? We've got to roll the dice sometime. We've got Britain, we've got Russia and Germany, which will help. So maybe now is the time we pick the fight. Anyway, it didn't happen in the end. We do need to decide what our CVLs are going to have. So we definitely want, like, say, some fighters. 14, that seems like a lot. Maybe we just go 10 fighters. That doesn't seem like enough. Let's go say 12. And we could just split it evenly, 11 torpedo bombers and 11 dive bombers. Up to that. Oh, the paste. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Everyone here should be on reserve. Oh no! That's like terrible. Oh, we don't want it again. Germany, my bro. You were supposed to be the one. Now I definitely want to fight GB. Fairly torp heavy. My last CVL, cool. Yeah, Russia, have what you like, I don't mind. Better A, better cap, fighter, it's faster, has better range, better maneuverability, slightly less tough. I'm okay with them increased maneuverability, I think should outweigh that. Let's get our CVLs copied, so we'll copy their group and put these on. Oh, it's done automatically. Good job. Let's look at planes. Well, next one is, and we definitely want torpedo bomber, please. Let's get you up to scratch. We want. What do we want? Maybe range and speed, to be perfectly honest. Bomb load's always going to be a torpedo, so that's fine. Maybe actually range and reliability. Yeah, we'll try that. More money for Navy, which is good. An electro-optical direct. Oh no, we got a setback. Okay, okay. Come on, we can see war on the horizon. Right, we've got our 4 CLs building. We've still got money in the bank, which is good. So I want to build up a little war chest. A regional war in the Balkans. Strong arms is a guarantee of national security. Hey, new float plane scout. Oh, it didn't go with Italy. I don't know. A worrying blue spinny circle, but that happens sometimes. CVO Prague, so we'll put those onto reserve in a minute. The good man, Richard. Okay. You guys are supposed to be on reserve. Starting to get some radar in. Let's go back to type. I really wish they'd put it on like my cruisers before they put it fill up my CVs, but all right. Oh, that's fine. You guys need a refit. That's gonna hurt my budget. Okay, but he's done. I didn't mean to do that. Cancel. I want to check that. You're already the best. That's good, that's good. Push is there. Wow, you have a lot of weight remaining. Let's get a couple more of those. Okay, more AA. Can't get any more guns, you're already at max. Oh, I could go quality 1 though. Okay. No. Rebuild those, please. You might get upset with the amount of ships I've got on the go. Now we're okay. Submarines, there's something we want to consider. Because we ain't got many. We have 20 Britain's got almost none. Interesting. France has loads. Italy's got a few. Where's our submarine tech at? Ah, pretty dang high. Let's do it. Medium range. Because we're going to want them essentially against Britain. Build me 12 more. Okay, more plain stuff. Keep going. Upheaval in Morocco. Tend to just say, have it, mate. But no, we'll go. Oh, that increases the tension. We'll do that. Oh, just with France, though. That was silly. That wasn't with everyone. That wasn't silly. But I don't really want another war with France. Morocco is part of West Africa. It's not on our list of things we're after. Okay, refits for battlecruisers just about done. There we go. The nuclear mystere mark. Oh, I can't say no. 10% discount. Another round of. Oh, there you go. Italy. This was your fault. You're messing the Balkans. Clearly that's bad. Oh, it's close. So close. Right, come on, war. We want Albania. Zog submitted to Italy far too early in this timeline. Actually, went back. No, now 1940. And I really want to see if I can naval invade Sicily. I don't think we can. We talked about it last time. We don't think you can naval invade somewhere over 10 value. I think we should give it a shot. Yeah, we'll buy that. New torpedo bombers. These should be much better. That's massive range. Not quite as tough. Good maneuverability. And on the medium, wow, look at that. 370 we can now fire torpedoes. That's huge. Alright, let's do it. So that's really going to help all our land-based stuff as well. By all means, Russia. A random flying boat, which is faster. Oh, look at the range increase here. Looks like I've had some techs. Yeah, do it. Just need a little bit of tension. These are normally always better. Yeah, just a bit more range. It's just that incremental increase. Oh, come on. Come on, game, you're hurting me. Britain keeps building fantastical ships. Per ASW of aircraft carriers and bases, we can go up to 100 aircrafts, that's the max. I don't think we've got, the thing is, we've got so many bases in such close proximity, I'm not sure we need to push anyone up to 100, but we might do in the end. But not just yet, our money's going other places at the moment. Tensions are unfortunately dropping with Italy. Which is not what I want. Ooh, my latest battleships are obsolete, as are these destroyers. Well, I'll get these destroyers first, since they'll be cheap. There you go, have improved director just for the sake of it. You don't have any of those. Could give you an A director. At the cost of almost all your AA, which seems a bit silly. Oh, but we can do that though. No, we can't. We can do that. We should give you a little bit of A. Okay. Yes, please. How far away are we from... 1 month, beautiful. Hey, new CLs, excellent. So now we have plenty of light cruisers. Yep, slightly more range and things, I'll take that, thank you. So now, I really need to decide if I want to get rid of these Admiral Spawns. Because they are pretty worthless, and we have a lot of other light cruisers. And really what I'm at the position of is I don't want these guys to appear in a battle, when I could get my Taurus or my Seda instead. So I think I'm going to scrap these. Yeah, they're still legacy fleet ships, man. We've done us well, but anyway. Bye-bye. So we've got, what, 2 more on the way, so we'll still have 11 CLs. Okay. Meanwhile, these guys are all becoming obsolete. Let's start with our newest ones. Let's get them done. 1 is going up to 1. This is already advanced, that's fine. Got any director? Let's throw on maybe another one. Maybe why not 3? Lots of A positions. Oh, I'm reading wrong. I was doing it for 130, no 140. Still surprisingly, still have weight left. Interesting. Okay. Build those at a horrible cost, but there you go. Although they weren't active, so actually the differential is not as much as you might think, so I can probably afford to do these as well. You're on Advanced Director, you've got the one, you've got the one. Let's go Quality 1 for your tertiaries. You're already Quality 1. Let's look at our AA, let's give you a couple more directors, and then throw on as many of these as we can. Oh, that's more than we can. We just go 2 directors then, since you don't have as many positions. Alright. Yeah, fine. Yep, we'll rebuild those, and there we go. Now we're slightly negative. Oh, here we go! Lads and ladettes, this is it. Okay, war party and parliament demands immediate action against Italy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ace, right, first off, low. None. Don't come into the war. Oh man, our budget jumped up. Right, this is going to be... Oh, we have to mobilize everyone though. This is going to be expensive. And potentially... not to do anything for us. But we're going to try and invade it. I'm sorry, what? It's not. Clearly not. See, my range is like from here to there. So maybe this is the game saying, mate, you can't invade 12 provinces. Yeah. Okay. Alright, that seems to be de facto. Unless you're on harsh peace deals, you ain't getting that. Oh, that's a shame. That would have been a nice anchor to our Mediterranean dreams. That's okay, we'll still beat them up. We'll take Albania, and then we know that that's done. And Albania is a pretty low value, I think. 4. So I'm tempted not even to bother paying for invasions. I'll just pick up the peace deal. Right, how much is this going to hurt? So we're on from plus 4.5 million to minus 6, so 11.5 million it cost me to mobilize everything. That's more money than I've got. That's not what I want to look at the almanac. Italy, what do you have? You've got 4 battleships. Okay, so we are going to have to keep some battleships on the go. 2 cruisers, CVs, not a lot of much else. How does one save 7 million? You're all working up. Well, let's stick you guys on Halt. There's 6 million, and in 1 month we'll get a little bit more. So we'll try this. And that's going to be it for this episode. So finally we have our war with Italy. So unfortunately, it did confirm there we won't be able to take Sicily, but we can still take Albania from them and increase our Mediterranean hegemony. We do have the stronger fleet, so I'm hoping this should be a formality, but things never always go according to plan. However, we will have to wait till next time to see how that works out. As ever, this was taken from a Twitch livestream. If you're interested in coming along and hang out, then there's a link in the description below. Otherwise, I do hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you in the next one.